Hello and welcome back to another episode of GOA365 Story Behind the Story. It's a continuation of the previous episodes, but for those who joined us late, I would like to give a short intro, starting with Valmiki Bab Naik from AAP, who will get back once I finish the intro, Sunil Bab Kautankar of the Congress, and Trajan Bab Dimel of the TMC. Valmiki Bab, I cut you off because we ran out of time. Yeah, continue.
No problem. So basically, I was agreeing with Mr. Trajano that there needs to be a political conclusion to this, but that itself is a process. We have a democracy. Just because I don't like Dr. Pramod Sawant, I cannot go and remove him from the chair. And the people of Goa, for better or worse, have elected this government, and of course they have also acted unconstitutionally and stolen some MLAs to further strengthen the government. But like I said, removing this government either has to happen in two ways. One, we have already demanded one way, in which we have told the governor that you need to put president's rule in place, because besides all the corruption and the monetary scams, now the entire law and order machinery of Goa is under suspicion, right? And secondly, of course, like the only political conclusion we can get to is that there is a regime change through elections. But for that to happen, people's opinion needs to change, and this, even though it may be like the media attention may be up and down like spikes, all those add to changing the people's opinion, like starting with all the land scams, the smart city scam, the job scam, now this Siddiqui scam. All this is changing people's mind, and if this government survives till 2027, there is no doubt that there is going to be a change in that, right? And the reason now this episode has also added to changing people's opinion is because the government has been caught blatantly lying in this. So Goans are seeing that deficit of trust in the chief minister and in the top police officials like the DGP, who could not answer even basic questions. The press in their in the press conference yesterday, the press asked both the DGP and the BJP the same questions, and both could not answer. One question they asked was, you showed one CCTV in which those two guys are escaping, but Siddiqui has challenged you to release the footage of all the CCTVs of all those days, 12th the whole day and 11th the whole day, and he's saying that you will see the MLA walk in and out of the same building. Why they haven't done that? The DGP gave a really weak answer, saying that, oh no, we are investigating, so that CCTV we cannot release it right now. That is a complete flake out. And it is more concerning because now the safety of that CCTV footage is also a real concern, because it is in the possession of the same people who are under suspicion according to that video, right? And the second part, the biggest lie that the chief minister himself indulged in, was that they did not reveal why it took them 2 days to tell the people of Goa that Suleiman Siddiqui, the most wanted man in Goa, is
according to the cops, 3 days.
3 days, 2 days, that also there is a confusion. So they are not even able to correlate their own lies. So like I'm saying, there will be a political conclusion. All these, in this media attention on all these facts and all these lies of the government that are coming out, that is leading to people changing their opinion. And once the people of Goa decide that this person has to be out, they will throw them out in wholesale.
You're very optimistic. I really don't agree with you on that, but we'll discuss that later. See,
can I reply to that?
Yeah, one second. What I want to tell Sunil is one thing. Now, this is ultimately a land grab scheme, right? This Siddiqui is one of the guys according to me. There are a lot of guys who are selling land, and many of them are non-Goans. So they're from Delhi and they're staying all over the place. So this is one part. So I feel that certain people whose land Siddiqui has allegedly sold fraudulently and all that, some of the people wanted him because they did not trust the land that the courts take. I know for a fact a friend of mine whose property it was, ancestral property, had to fight for 10-12 years to get it down in his back.
20 years it takes.
20 years. So this is the reason why this thing happened, because certain people wanted this land to be brought back in short time as thing. I feel this is the only reason. I feel. You think this is a Pushpa 3?
At the beginning only I told you that this is a fight between a legal heir and a Benami heir. Now coming
correct.
to
Correct.
Now coming to what Valmiki said, I
But
completely
basically this is a land grab issue.
100%.
It's SIT Jadhav, one man Jadhav, how many names are put up, where are they?
One man Jadhav commission is very clear, which has mentioned that there are behind the curtain actors involved in the land grab.
But he was supposed
who are
to
not
investigate.
brought. Powerful behind the curtain actors are involved in land grabbing, and there is sufficient thing to go behind them. And he has also recommended that a special court should be set up to investigate only land grabbing cases. And I guess the government has already written to the High Court. That is what.
No, they are not in favor.
No, that is what I have made to understand through some media thing. I am not sure.
Not
about
in
it.
favor of.
Now,
Who is not in favor of?
Government.
now,
Of what?
Special court.
They have already written to a chief
Ah, they
justice.
have written. Okay.
now, actually, a BJP spokesperson who has skipped this debate should have been present over here.
Yeah, it is
because
important.
In general term, we could have said that BJP spokesperson has recused himself, but looking at the entire issue, he has rescued himself because there would have been more questions than the answer he has.
But he's also
Then
lying.
his absence today in this debate, his absence today on this debate about what they are bragging of since last so many days, that ami kele is an answer of the entire involvement of BJP leadership in the land grabbing issue. And this entire episode, पुष्पा म्हणटा पळय आमी मुवी, ही हांसपाची गजाल न्हय. आज एका लोकपातल्या क्रिमिनलाक भायर काडून पुलिसांनी भायर काडला, ताका व्हेला, तो पुलीस परतो आयला, ताका फिनेल मेळटा, तो हॉस्पिटलान पावता, तो लोकपान तो जेलीन पावत आनी ताका बेल मेळटा. डोंट गेट सरप्रायज टुमोरो की तुमच्यो प्रॉपर्टी हडप करतले, तुमचे घरातले मेंबरांक मारतले, अशे क्रिमिनलांक भितर उडयतले, कॉन्स्टेबल तांकां बारीकसो ताका भायर सोडटलो आनी ताका 2 दिसांनी बेल मेळटली. ही आनी थोड्या दिसांनी ताजे फुडें परिस्थिती अशी जातली. हें जर सरकार बीजेपीचें उरत जाल्यार सबंद पुलीस स्टेशनूच रिजायन जातले, पयशे घेतले आनी सगळे अशे एक्यूज भायर भोंवतले रस्त्यार. पुष्पान दाखयला पळय मुवीन, त्या गोंयांत
पुष्पा
वी आर ऑलरेडी ऑन द वर्ज. वी आर ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ बीइंग
Can
देयर.
I say?
Yeah, please.
See, again we are.
But
on the same-
only one I'll just interrupt her. But one Trojan Baban जे कितें म्हणला that हे जाले problem what we have discussed. Now the solution lies there has to be a political solution.
Only.
All the, because see,
Only.
the agencies which are there, maybe enforcement agencies, enforcement directorate or CBI are all caged parrots under control of BJP. So we cannot expect any justice done by them. Yes, judicial commissions we can have some hope, but a political solution is the only solution for that. And for that, all the like-minded political parties who are aligned and positioned against BJP in this present scenario have to sit together, strategize and go ahead before the people. Only then we can have some hope to save Goa. Otherwise we are a lost cause. And if this thing continues, this government continues for several more years, Goa will be extinct.
We are on the way.
We are already
we
over
are not
there.
meteors now. We are extinguishing. Forget extinction. Extinguish ourselves. I have a point. One thing. Now, see, the opposition parties, minus a few, think that because the government in power or the party in power is so bad and governance is so sad that it is by right the people will vote for the other. Boss, that's not happening.
That cannot
not happening. But the thing is, many of these parties, what happened in Maharashtra? The arrogance of the people who were supposed to win was like out of the thing. What happened in Haryana? This Haryana, I don't know if you should know what actually happened in Haryana, that AAP and all that thing. The thing is that I'm not naming anybody, but I'm saying that today elections is a science. It's an art. You just can't think that.
And even though you're saying that people are still voting this government in, if you see the actual statistics, 70% of Goans vote against the BJP. They voted in 2022, 2017. All the elections, BJP gets only 30% of the vote. 70% of Goans don't vote the BJP.
BJP has consistently in subsequent elections have benefited directly due to the split of votes. And we have to prevent that happening again.
No, but it's not only, see, you cannot assume that people are just going to vote for you because they don't like this party, they don't like that party. People get frustrated also, no? Why are they going to vote? See, elections, ultimately now, for example, you drive a car, you cannot ask a 5-year-old to drive, he has to know how to drive a car, no? So that art is there, you have to study, you have to this. It's not some God-given right that no, today Trajan is going to become CM, tomorrow Valmiki. It is chairs or what? No. Once upon a time when there were no options, probably it used to happen. But today it's not going to happen like this. Now, the reason I'm saying this because now TMC, they have known what a fight they have had to in thing. Yeah, Trajan.
See,
I was acting as your fourth panelist. by the
but
way.
Because the BJP one is
It was
absent.
not there, yeah.
yeah. So
And
see,
BJP
is not there.
is brilliant. You guys cannot touch it, man.
We cannot even see it right now.
No, no, we
What
cannot
else? See how good
See,
they are.
today, God, as you said, they said, God has given us an opportunity that there is no BJP here. That we three showed united front to the people of Goa.
Okay.
That we are together.
Correct.
As he said, the people's opinion will change because of these facts. Never it will change.
Never.
It will
I
never
totally
change.
agree with
I am
that.
talking from hard experience.
Yes,
The
me
fact
too.
remains what Sunil Bab said. Unless we sit together, but not at the eve of the elections, it must be made to see to the people of Goa that yes, there is a concerted effort. Everybody has realized, because people of Goa are intelligent here. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has said it, that Goa ka log ajeeb hai.
Strange.
People are intelligent watching the game. Are we sometimes it appears that we are playing the power brokers game of the BJP. We are not out to use the BJP. We are playing within that game.
MLAs are thrown out
People
every
are watching.
time. Every
People
time
are-
you check the
you let
records.
Congress gets elected, they all go that side. How do you function?
Okay, Trajan,
why will people's mind
I
change
have to go
towards
for a
us?
small break. I'll come back to you once we start. Keep watching because this is interesting. Because I totally agree. I know this debate was there about this, but I totally agree with the way this is going. Because ultimately, once upon a time, India was ruled by kings. After that, the kings were replaced by politicians. So ultimately, if a king says this is that, you're going to, he'll cut your head off here. Same thing here. If the party in power, however much noise you make, you're not going to go anywhere unless you replace that party. So ultimately, what this discussion is makes a lot of sense. So let me take a small break and come back on the other side. Welcome back. Yeah, Trajan Bab, sorry.
See, I am again repeating, the people of Goa are intelligent.
Yes.
They are watching us,
Yes.
that we are playing dramas. As I have said, we
You're
are
talking about the opposition or the government?
Government is the main this no stage. They are the main stage.
Okay.
They are on trying to take the side stages, but we must come together to displace them from the main stage.
Otherwise, nothing's going to happen.
Nothing, impossible. And if you are
I
going to have
totally
it,
agree with you.
and if you are going to have it at the last term, forget it. Then other roles play. Money power comes, everything comes, and nobody knows whether they will be stuck together within the party. Forget the coalition coming together. The coalition will remain, will be a doubt, because people getting elected on a particular party, they themselves defect. From one party I am talking of. Okay, whoever it may be, it can happen to TMC, it can happen to.
Earlier, it
AAP,
used to happen to MGP.
It used to happen. MGP is the create by YP or MGP, BJP came into position. Had MGP to be maintained, BJP would have not come to power. This is also a historical fact. You cannot finish it up that way. And that who was responsible? We in the Congress those days finish them. My question is, can the opposition utilize this hereafter what this government is doing to expose them as a united front? And right now, and I think Congress is the party that should take the lead, who is supposed to be the main opposition.
No, I would bring in AAP here. Valmiki,
Bring him up.
Yeah.
How about you take it fair enough?
No, I didn't mean it that way. Don't. I didn't mean it that way. Sorry.
No, if you see that steps in that directions have already taken place. You know, we already had a India alliance in the Lok Sabha elections, and in the state level elections also, this alliance has gone ahead, except in the places where the alliance partners itself were in power.
Necessity. We are talking about necessity.
This is a lackluster way of saying that we are together. It's all, people are not convinced. We have to create
necessity.
people, convince the people of Goa. We are not telling that
definitely,
we are
I think-
together, we are three.
See, as
We
a
three are talking on one side. There is no doubt about that. But are the people convinced that we will be together?
As a political party, we are supposed to be the voice of the people, and today the voice of the people is very clear. 70% of Goans do not want the BJP.
No,
So we are the 370, we are divided, we are not coming together.
We are already together.
No, we are not together. You are fooling yourself.
With Congress. So
You are fooling yourself.
alliance is going
You are fooling yourself. You can't fool the intelligent people of Goa. You are only fooling yourself.
I'm not.
Well, last time also the people.
No, I'm not
were
agree.
against it. What happened?
See, in politics, perception plays a very big role. And
Now he's talking.
it is our responsibility as opposition parties that a perception is built wherein people are also convinced. Not a false perception, I am saying a proper real perception that the opposition is united.
A perception is a perception.
No,
But that cannot be true.
no, but we have to do it on the realistic footings. we have to be united, we have to work on issues together, strategize properly and go ahead for the election. If it is done right now, in right manner, taking everybody into confidence, everybody on board, then definitely I think what we have seen, as Valmiki Baba has said in the past, the almost 67-70% voters have rejected BJP and voted against BJP. BJP, although getting the least percent of votes, are in power only because of split in votes. If we somehow avoid that split in votes, then definitely nobody can stop a rout of BJP from Goa.
See, but
1 minute.
Yeah.
I will try to just correct that situation. Even what are we every time 70%.
It's not actually.
1 minute. In the India Alliance, see, India Alliance, very clear. The people of Salsed made a movement.
No, I am
And
saying
1 minute.
2022.
Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Assembly.
I'm coming.
Assembly.
No, let us talk together about India Alliance. What happened in the North Goa? Wipe out.
She.
So let us not fool people. I am trying to keep on saying this, and I will maintain. I am not going to contest the election. Please understand this. I have declared it, and I will not contest it. But I am interested in seeing that BJP is replaced. I am not interested in whether it is Pramod Sawant, it is X, A, Y, Z. I am not interested.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They all have to go home. But there are people I can see them. I'm sorry, I can name them. What is this nonsense going on if we talk this? This cannot work. People are watching. You are playing the power, you are a power broker of the BJP.
No, but this is not a North Goa versus South Goa situation.
I have not said
at
that.
state
No,
level.
I have not said that. I am going to
This
say
was
India.
Lok Sabha, and of course,
India
the
Alliance,
North
I
Goa
told you.
candidate has been a minister.
You tried to say that India Alliance together. I showed you the 70% what it is there. You are only together in the south, not in the north. What is it?
No, that is a totally different elections. That was for the central
That
government.
alliance came only for the central. Now, where did the alliance come? You fought alone. 2022.
But that time there was no alliance.
But the India Alliance again don't consider.
Alliance has happened.
No, 1 minute. India Alliance will not be there for state level. Please understand
No, it
this.
was not on state level. It was
What are you
just
talking
very
about?
basic.
Started
You don't have any. You don't have an alliance in Haryana. You don't have an alliance in Punjab. You don't have an alliance tomorrow in Delhi. You don't have India Alliance going to take place here.
India
Okay, I have a
Alliance-
point. I have one point also. Forget about the alliance. The alliance, whether you all do or don't do, that is a. We'll discuss from next year. I don't want my Christmas to get spoiled on alliance talks.
No, India Alliance. I'll just explain one thing.
Oh, he knows, yeah.
No.
He's one of the main guys
because
in the Indian alliance.
there is a perception. Why don't we ally everywhere there is election? That is his point.
No, I'm not on that.
No,
You are doing
just
this.
not-
I am not talking of India. No, I am not talking of India
not
Alliance for
talking
Goa.
Okay, India
Goa has to have its own alliance.
He's not talking about.
People have to come together. It is all left to the states. Don't bring India Alliance to show that we are together. No, it doesn't work in the state. It has not worked in the states.
Dynamics are
It has
different.
not worked in a national level to some places, including Bengal. So let's leave that aside. People are watching. My question is, Goa has to have an alliance, irrespective whether there is an India Alliance or not. And that alliance in Goa has to be formed today with a head
Hopefully.
who will coordinate and have a core committee.
Hopefully
So
not-
that there is
not in
something
the
moving forward.
Christmas
If we are all going to fool ourselves by saying we are together, we will be together, people opinion will change, then we are playing into the hands of
Can I just interject here? Now I have one thing which I have been, I'm a student of politics. We have been involved in politics right from student days and basically watching for so many years. You've seen so many MLAs. Sunil and me, I think we probably started our careers very, very long back. So we have seen. Now whatever it is, whatever you do, you need a proper machinery. Now the TMC has learned not from Congress, TMC learned from the communists how to build up that machinery. The BJP has learned from, let's not get into it, but the RSS has trained it. It has also learned a lot from the church, how it works. Believe me, they have done a lot of study. So today, just because the people are with you or against you, you're not going to win an election. And every time you lose an election, you cannot blame the EVMs.
True.
The elections, it is like how you run a channel or how you run a business. It is a very, very professional setup. That I think by now AAP of all the people should know, because AAP is very well run in certain places, not in Goa, certain places. like in Delhi, in Punjab, Goa, in certain sections. So today, however many agitations you bring out on the roads, however many people you bring out on the roads, now you can ask Sunil to bring out 400, 500 people, it's not a problem, yeah. It just depends on how many biryani packets and how much money and buses you can bring out. The point is not that. The point is ultimately elections has to be fought as an election, not as a God-given right that today Trajan is there, tomorrow. That's my point I'm trying to make.
I completely take your point, and as a political party, we are taking steps in that direction. We have
because Delhi
we have an internal think tank that is actually running our party like as if there's like a management team, like very educated, skillful people, and at the same time, of course, you can't only have intellectuals on top. You need to go down to the
But you agree with what we are saying? My point is that.
No, I completely agree, and we are working on our booth level structures in all 40 constituencies. Not to say that we are going to only contest all 40. We are not going to have an alliance, but whoever the candidate may be, whatever the alliance candidate may be, if there is an alliance, let that machinery be there, like you said, to ensure that on the day of elections, the voters make the right choice.
I'll tell you one thing.
I will agree with you.
One
As a
second.
political
Rajan Bab,
party,
one second.
You have a right to do that. The people of Goa are watching. You are going to that booth. He is going to that booth, and I am also going to that booth. So there is a unity to those people.
No, in
happened.
Now,
the same
my only
what
point
we are
is
going
now
there.
the
Lok Sabha
unity-
election that happened, we had machinery in North Goa, South Goa, in many of the constituencies. But in those same constituencies where even our own MLAs are there, they went saying that don't vote for broom, vote for hand. We saw you've done that, and that will be required to be done, and that is what I'm saying. So let the work of building up this machinery continue, and at the time of election we will make the right choice.
Goa is too small.
No, that's very tough. My point is that today you have an agitation, you have a movement. It's different from an agitation. Now this is an opportunity for the whatever is happening in the government. I'm very surprised. If this was with the BJP and with Parikar and all was in the opposition, the Goa would have been on fire.
Sure.
Would have been on fire. The point is that forget about you, Sunil. I'm talking about now we have some big leaders in the Congress like Rahul Gandhi. We have big leaders of AAP like say Arvind Kejriwal and big leaders like Derek O'Brien and Mamata Banerjee. And where the hell are they here? See, this is not an opportunity for them to do something. What are you all going to do at the state level? Nothing.
Today
What
Goa,
bullshit you are going to do
today
at the
Goa
state
is
level?
at
Nothing.
a stage where agitation cannot overthrow the government.
Yes.
What we need in Goa is a movement, people's movement.
Yes.
For that people's movement, as I have said, because I was silent.
See, your state levels are.
Let me talk. When
When
Trajan Bab and Valmiki were discussing, I was
Silent, yeah.
deliberately because I wanted to make a point. I had previously also said, unless all of us don't sit together, we don't strategize together, and we don't plan together, and then we don't execute it together, nothing is going to happen. Unless all of us don't go to the people together and create a public movement, people's movement, wherein public participation is there,
Absolutely.
not mobilization, participation of the people,
Yes.
voluntarily participation, then we can have a hope. And I am pretty sure that as lot of like-minded people are there in the opposition sphere right now, be it Trajan Bab, the panel here itself, outside also our leaders, various leaders, we always communicate with each other. I am not seeing that day to be too far. Soon we are going to see that kind of unity, that kind of public movement emerging in Goa, which is going to be a second revolution for the state, which is actually what we need today.
Yeah, because many people say no, Goa is on the slippery slope. According to me, Goa is gone. The only thing you can do is pull back whatever last remnants are left. You go to North Goa and see what is happening here. What businesses are run by Goans here?
Finished, yes.
What is run by Goans? You try and do a business. How much pressure you have to pull? See the local businessmen. How are they suffering?
There is no local businessman left. my friend.
Why? Because they are being they are being kicked out of the place here. Pressurized. Swindon is our place, or is Ireland?
You
or
go in the
whatever.
night to Kalangu,
I agree with you.
and you
I
ask,
agree with you. So
Sir,
but my point is also one more. My point is state level leaders of all parties in Goa are myopic. They do not have the vision or the clout at the center to ensure, because they are like fighting over toughs, like these, you have these.
I must say, Sunil accepted it, and I think he will work in that direction.
Yeah, but if anything has to be one, lessons have to be learned from Maharashtra and Haryana by Congress and the rest of the parties. Not about EVMs, about fighting elections. And if the state level people like Rahul Gandhi is asked something, he sends to Venugopal. Venugopal goes to some cousin of Venugopal's to get alliance. If that is going to happen, Congress, it's over. It's over before it starts. This I am not asking Valmiki to confirm, but I am aware of what is happening.
But whatever has to be said, I have said.
Central level, because the local leaders have got absolutely neither clout nor vision to take it any further. This is what I say. You all can ending comments starting with national leader is only here.
No, there is no question. National leader. See, I am very honest about it. That unless we project, and he said it, perception, and a very genuine perception. I agree with Valmiki. He believes that his party has to grow, but we have to put that aside now. 3 people are going in a booth in one wada, and they have to be
by the way, no.
and can of tell to me. These are the questions coming now.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's all.
No, I agree with.
You're not asking anything to that chair.
That chair has given us
Very happy.
No, this is
He's very
This has
happy.
given us an opportunity
No,
to come
very
together.
happy what's going on.
So, but we are
Yes,
very
I-
sure, as Suleiman Siddiqui escaped and came back, even the BJP spokesperson who has escaped will come back next time. So let us go with that.
Sorry, Valmiki.
See, as I said, it is also a step-by-step process. We will need a movement, and we will need these episodes to change people's minds. And today, the fact that the BJP spokesperson or none of the BJP spokespersons are ready to sit here and defend Dr. Pramod Sawant and the BJP government is a sign in the right direction. And they also understand that people are not believing their lies anymore. I want to come back to a little bit of a detail again. Because I think that point is
In short,
important to be made.
out of time.
Is that about our president, the way he was hounded. Why was he hounded? What is Advocate Amit Palekar's crime today? What did he do? He released a video that to the DGP, right? Sunil Rao gave it to the DGP.
Correct.
They helped the police. Why are they being victimized and harassed? Because they tried to help the police.
Shoot the messenger.
Exactly. So actually, I think people are seeing that this government is doing scams, is dismantling our law and order machinery, and then trying to throw red herrings to distract them and to fool them. And like you said, people of Goa are very smart. They have seen that the government has not been able to answer, and that the BJP is refusing to answer. And we are already in the right direction as far as the regime change is concerned.
Sunil.
See, I think most of the part and details we have spoken and discussed at length. What is important at this moment is that people of Goa understand that BJP is creating diversion from the actual issues. People should not get diverted. People should look why BJP is doing this. What are the actual issues? What are the land grab? What is the outcome? And if people understand the seriousness of this land grabbing and the other things that are going on, cash for job or whatever the corruption, the level it has reached, and then I feel that people themselves will come out on the roads. People will start questioning the BJP. But yes, as responsible political parties and political parties in the opposition, it is our responsibility to ensure that people have that faith.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Now, thanks. We have like out of time. This has been, a little different from what I expected. This discussion probably because everybody wanted to attack the government, but it did not happen in a way. But in a way, Trajan Babu, it's been
There is nothing more to add. The government is exposed.
Yeah,
We have to expose them further to the people of Goa. That's it.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Trajan Babu. Thank you very much. Thank you, Valmiki Babu. Thank you, Sunil Babu. Thank you, and keep watching GOA365.